Тож, добрий день всім, хто слухає, хто буде це слухати. Сьогодні ми продовжуємо наш цикл маленьких вебінарів, які присвячені Африці. І сьогодні з нами пані Луїза, і вона нам презентує сьогодні курорт від відомої мережі Banyan Tree, який знаходиться в Мозамбіку. Тож презентація буде проходити англійською мовою, а ви зможете задати ваші питання в кінці вебінару. Якщо навіть українською, я їх перекладу. І в кінці я також зроблю невеличку підводку того, що було проговорено, щоб забезпечити повне розуміння. Це маленький вебінар, він займе десь 15-20 хвилин, тобто ви зможете познайомитися і з цим продуктом, з цим курортом, тож будемо надихатися курортами Мозамбіка. Передаю слово пані Луїзі. So here is your word. Louise, you can start.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'll continue with the presentation. I'm Louise from South Africa, Cape Town, and I'll be presenting the Banyan Tree, Caldeira presentation and introducing this wonderful private island that will be opening next year, Q2 2024, and this will be based in Mozambique. So we are quite protected when it comes to weather and cyclone. I want to give you just some base background on Mozambique and where we are. So we are very protected by Madagascar, which then protects us. Like with Cyclone Fred that came through, we weren't hit by it. So certain parts, we must remember that Mozambique's coastline is over 3,000 kilometers long. So it is a very large coastline, and we are situated 1,000 kilometers from where most of the bad weather hits. For the first up is Mozambique's incredible coastline and its pristine marine ecosystem. So here is some wording on the coastline, but I'm going to explain to you how you would get to our island. It tells you where we're close to the Carimbas archipelago. We're quite a distance, 1,000 kilometers from Pemba as well. So we're close to Nampula. We need to fly into Nampula to get to our island, which is the easiest. If the clients want to get through to Mozambique, they can come into Mozambique via Maputo, Vilanculas, different airports, and then they just got to find their way to Nampula Airport. When they arrive in Nampula Airport, we will have a representative from Banyan Tree that will meet them at the airport, which will then take them through to the transfers. So the transfers then will happen where there will be a helicopter transfer, or the client can choose to have a fixed aircraft from Nampula to Lard, and then from Lard to the island. So it's entirely up to your client and what experience they want from a transfer point of view. Some clients want to get there as fast as possible to the island. Some clients want to go as slow as possible. It's what at least we're giving them options to get to the island, and also the safest options as well. With some of the flights, this is just some of the information. If they're coming through from a safari beach package holiday or a getaway, they'll probably, a lot of them will go through with Kenya Airways. They'll be able to be flown with Kenyan Airways on a Monday, Wednesday, Sunday, as well as a Friday from Nairobi to Nampula. And then there's also SA Airlink. A lot of the people will fly into Johannesburg, and then they can connect with a flight from Johannesburg to Nampula. As well as, we've just been informed that LAM, which is the local Mozambican airline, flies from Cape Town to Mozambique as well. But they are also a reliable airline that they're able to use to get to Nampula as well. So there are various options. When we started to market our opening of the island, we only really had 2 airlines that were assisting us. But now, as the routes have grown and everybody's traveling, Mozambique being the best kept secret till now, people are traveling to Mozambique because it's also affordable, but you're able to have a different experience as opposed to the likes of a Mauritius and things like that. But everybody to their own, they can travel where they need to go as well. We try and compare ourselves more to a Seychelles and Maldives offering, because obviously we are a bespoke and luxury offering with the private island. The island here is obviously named from the word volcanic Caldeira. So it's Ilha Caldeira, and it's encircled by a sand dune that protects the inland course. So when you have some islands or the coastline in Mozambique where the water dissipates because of tides, we don't have that problem around this island. So there is water all the time. Then they will be able to arrive on the island, as I said, with a helipad. They don't need to be going into water. There's also a jetty that has been built so that any boats coming in or amphibian planes coming in or charters, they're able to use that jetty as well. This island is also, it happens to be one of Africa's largest marine reserve. So there is a conservationist that will be on island, and there's a lot of obviously different experiences where it comes from the living coral, the dugongs that are sighted there, the green and the hawksbill sea turtles, where they actually come onto this island, they lay their eggs, and then they have the hatchlings, which will come through in January, February of the next year. So there are various experiences for clients. So always bear in mind, when your client is asking when is the best time to go, you need to ask them what is the experiences they want. Then we will look. You know, Mozambique as a whole, yes, there is some rainy season, but it's really warm all year round. There isn't much of a difference with the temperature from winter to summer. So if the client wants an experiential traveler's experience, then they need to just identify the months that they want to travel. This is just a map that'll just gives you an outline of the villas. So we will have villas on the island. There'll be 40 private villas with their own private pools. There'll be a main lobby area and entertainment area, but they are more than welcome to stay in their villas if they're a honeymoon couple or friends or family traveling that they just want to stay in their villas. Once they arrive on island, they will be met with a villa host. And that is what Banyan Tree offers to all the villas, properties with the villas throughout the Banyan Tree group. It's a personalized offering. So they will be able to make all the necessary arrangements for the clients, and they will understand the client's needs and fulfill them during their stay. The jetty lounge, as they arrive, they'll be able to get refreshments, and this is where they will actually meet the villa host. This just gives you a feel, a look and a feel. This is still one of our artist impressions where we just want to let the guests know that it'll be more of a warm wooden colors. We're trying to be as authentic to Mozambique as possible and really using locally curated. Even the food will be locally curated and sourced, but there'll also be international brands if the client requests it. Remember, this island is of a different offering where we're not doing an everyday buffet. There will be an a la carte offering plus various packages. So we will do a bed and breakfast, a half board, and a fully inclusive. But the client can design the fully inclusive package to suit their needs. And it doesn't mean because they're not getting a buffet that they cannot have an extra plate of food. They are able to request it. It's just our offering. We do not want to have massive food buffets, and Banyan Tree prides itself on sustainability and less wastage, and also fulfilling the client's personal needs as opposed to having 3 meats and 3 vegetables, things like that. So we want to just make it a unique, and also if the client wants to eat in the room in the villa, they can. You know, if they want to have a 4-bedroom villa, which is great for families and multi-generational families, they're able to have a private chef there and come and cook for them as well. So it's entirely up to what the client wants. There will be an infinity pool, which is open to the whole island. As I said, each villa has their own pool, but this infinity pool will be open to all guests to come to it as well. Then you've got your pool villas. There's all of them, as I said, have pool villas. There are 40 of them, on the island, but they're all broken down into different types. You'll have a 1-bedroom one, 2-bedroom one, and a 4 bedrooms, 2 4-bedroom ones where you'll have a facility where you've got a kitchenette. You can also have a chef coming in, or you can just accommodate yourself with a self-catering 4-bedroom one if you want to eat in the main area, or you want to actually have your food accommodated in the villas. The clients can choose, but if you're requesting a villa, we will advise the best villa suited for a family. It is a kids-friendly, a child-friendly island, so we do take children from any ages, and then we do have a kids club on the island as well. So this is just a blissful one-bedroom villa. This is exactly a picture of what the villa will look like. Your blissful villa will have your king bed, an open lounge, a smart TV. Wi-Fi is throughout complimentary on the island, as well as there is air conditioning and a fan in all the villas. There's 8 units of the 1-bedroom with a separate lounge. Also, if you have a look at the decks, you will have a look at the decking of the villas. I just want to show you this. Now, if you have a look, they've all got their pools, as I said. They've all got this deck bed, the Bali deck bed, but they're able to walk from their villas onto the beach. So they're able to do that, where they can go and snorkel, they can go and swim in the ocean from their villas. They don't have to go into a central point. They will have access to a beach. So it's a semi-private little section of the beach that they can have where they're able to go and relax as well. So you've, as I said, 1-bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, and then you've got your 4 bedrooms, which has got your kitchenette and your in-villa dining areas. Also remember, it's great if they are sharing villas, because every single bedroom in a villa has an ensuite. There is no sharing of bathrooms. If it's a couple and 2 friends sharing one villa, they will share one bathroom. It's all, so the 4 bedrooms have all got their own bathroom offering. So your culinary experiences, we're trying to make everything as authentic to Mozambique as possible. As I said, there will be an all-day dining restaurant. There's a seafood restaurant. There's a wine cellar where they can go for food pairing, wine pairing, port pairing, as well as as I said, the all-day dining restaurant. They'll be able to dine, so they can come and have their snacks, depending on what their package is. They'll be able to have their snacks there. They can also come and have basic meals, but also wellness meals, as well as bespoke gourmet meals. There will be various menus on offer. And also the clients, if you let us know what their dietary requirements are, we'll make sure that the chef allocates a specific menu to them. The lounge and the pool bar will be where a lot of the entertainment will happen. It's behind the infinity pool, but here they'll be able to have your delicious petiscos, as well as your exotic cocktails and fresh juices, and then your tapas as well, and snacks they'll be able to have here. The wine cellar, as I said, can have private function in the wine cellar, as well as there's an offering of a perfect place to embark on a culinary journey, which with pairing, so it's with port and wines, and also locally curated cuisine. Our all-day dining restaurant, as I said, it's authentic to Mozambique, but there is also well-being menus, seasonal offerings, as well as it incorporates your freshest of ingredients. Just so you know that a lot of our fresh ingredients will be actually facilitated or grown on the mainland, and we're 11 kilometers from the mainland, and then they will bring that to the island. So we're trying to use Mozambique's land as much as possible, as well as the staffing on the island will be 80% to 85% of the staffing will be Mozambique. There's a fish and seafood restaurant, market restaurant. Here it will be just seafood that they'll be able to eat. There will be a catch of the day. They'll also be able to experience the fish, fishing for the catch of the day, as well as understanding the fishing in Mozambique and the sustainability of it through being at the restaurant and be able to interact with the local fishermen as well. Destination dining, everybody wants something different or an Instagrammable setting to go and have a meal. The island is only 15 hectares, so you can have a sunrise on the one side and a sunset on the other side. So they're able to have a lobster pot or a barbecue on one side, and then they can go and have mimosas and breakfast on the other side. So they can choose if they want to have a destination dining experience, and then we can book it for them and arrange it accordingly. Well-being, there will be a spa. It is an award-winning Banyan Tree spa, tropical garden spa, where it will have a non-clinical and holistic approach based on traditional Asian healing therapies. So there will be treatment rooms. There's even a Watsu pool, jacuzzi. There'll be yoga in the pavilion, and there's holistic areas, as well as just a basic nail bar and hair salon. It's entirely up to the client what they request. Destination weddings. The island does offer buyouts for a wedding if they want to take the whole island. Otherwise, they can have their wedding on the island. It doesn't have to be a full buyout. We also have options for some incentive groups where they're able to take up the whole island as well for incentives if there's ever a need for that. Activities on the island. There is quite a bit to do, but there's also, they can completely unwind and disconnect when they come onto the island as well. There's a conservation center there with a scuba pool. So if they want to do a PADI certification, they're able to do so. Master Chef culinary experiences, turtle tours, snorkeling, scuba diving. There is a shipwreck in the slide, in the picture. It sunk in 1947. And it is really, really in good condition. Our diver and conservationist has actually been to the shipwreck and said it's a magnificent dive. So I think the guests will enjoy that dive as well. There's also fishing as well as island hopping as well that they can do. Our Marine Conservation Center with the scuba pool. Here is where all the information about the coral reefs, about the reef fish, anything to do with the eco safari of the island or the different dive experiences, or if they don't even want to come to the conservation center, the villa host can actually book everything for them. So they just need to wait and the equipment will come to them. Obviously, certain dive points will have to leave from the conservation center. They will have to go in a boat. They want to obviously go deep sea fishing or diving. Then you've got your Rangers Kids Club from all ages up to 17. And here they'll do indoor and outdoor activities, as well as there's a gaming center as well. This is just a video of two of the villas. And then about 6 to 8 months after we've opened Caldeira, there'll be another smaller island which will have 20 villas, but this is an adults only island. We will market that from the beginning of next year only, where this will be a wellness island. It'll be Caldeira's sister island called Ilha Nejovo, and that is the Veya concept of Banyan Tree, where it is an adults-only wellness experience. Banyan Tree Veya Nejovo will incorporate luxurious, restful accommodation in custom-built villas, plant-forward cuisine to nourish and rebalance the body, and one of the most advanced well-being centers. So there will be also specialists that will be able to guide the guest. With regards to Banyan Tree, embracing the environment, empowering people, it is a goal to act as stewards of natural and cultural heritage wherever we operate. And that is exactly what the Banyan Tree does. This island will be 100% solar powered and committed to nurturing nature. Banyan Tree's group sustainability approach emphasizes building in harmony with nature and contributing to the growth of the development of the community. So what I was saying is with the staff complement that will be mostly Mozambican, there's also 100% solar powered, as well as on the island, there's a small desalinization plant where obviously that won't be the drinking water, but a lot of the water will be desalinized and used on the island as well. And that's it. Muito obrigado. So any questions, you're more than welcome to ask.
Thank you, Louise. Друзі, якщо у вас є питання, будь ласка, це час їх задавати. А я тим часом, поки ви формулюєте свої питання, ви можете або підняти ручку, задати його, або ви можете написати його в чаті, ваше питання. А я за хвилиночку буквально підсумую все, що говорила пані Луїза для нас. Вона нам презентувала, по суті, два курорти, які плануються до відкриття. Це фантастичне узбережжя Мозамбіку, і, як зазначила пані Луїза, це близько 3000 кілометрів узбережжя, так? І його така, скажімо, хороша сторона те, що перед цим стоїть Мадагаскар, і він захищає, по суті, це узбережжя від циклонів. Це дуже важливо, так? Це два окремих острова. Про перший – це 40 віл, це фантастичний досвід, коли у гостей буде у кожного свій хост, свій окремий помічник, і всі побажання він буде для них виконувати. Це готель, який пропонує зазвичай систему а-ля карт, але це не значить, що ви будете лімітовані в своїй їжі. Цей готель пропонує повний пансіон, і тобто навіть не повний пансіон, а шведський стіл, тобто покриває всі ваші вимоги протягом вашого відпочинку. До речі, цей острів буде добре і для пар, і для родин, тому що в готелі є і 2-, і 4-спальневі віли, і є дитячий клуб, який розважає дітей і навіть підлітків до 17 років. Тобто тут є все. І що ще прекрасно, це те, що тут знаходиться морський заповідник, тому тут фантастичний дайвінг, як ви бачили на картинках раніше, тут навіть знаходяться затонувші кораблі, тут багато черепах, дуже красиві корали, тому це дуже гарна альтернатива для тих, хто розглядає щось в Індійському океані, але щось трошки інше, ніж Сейшели, Мальдіви, до яких вже всі звикли. А другий готель – це окремий острів, це всього 20 віл, але вони будуть суто для дорослих і суто з таким фокусом на wellness, так, на оздоровлення, відновлення. Причому цей острів буде дуже підтримувати екостиль, це і сонячні батареї, і де солону воду вони перетворюють на питну гарну воду, тобто багато таких екологічних технологій долучають до цих курортів, і ми знаємо, що мережа Banyan Tree зазвичай дуже гарні дає і послуги, і продукт дуже гарний. Я не бачу питань, тому ми завершуємо ефір. Він буде збережений в нашому YouTube-каналі. Ви зможете передивитися, коли у вас буде така потреба. And I would like to say thank you to Mrs. Louise. Thank you very much. For us, it was very nice to listen more about Mozambique as a good alternative to other islands in Indian Ocean, right? To the Seychelles and Maldives, which we used to have, but unfortunately not many Ukrainians know about that. Mozambique has so beautiful coastline and such a great product. We all know about Banyan Tree brand, but we don't consider that it can be somewhere in the Africa. On the island. Yeah, so that's nice.
It's wonderful. And it also gives you an opportunity to offer something different to your client.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's great. And it's great. I'm sure we will make a special information. We will share about it in our social media, so you can be sure that we will promote Mozambique more often now.
Oh, thank you so much. And thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
And thank you to you that you shared with us this information. Have a great day.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Nadia. And you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.